between Touche and JustAlex. And away we go. Spawning down here in the lower left-hand corner of GSL Daybreak in the purple color. He's playing for Team Kessel. His team is up 5-1, but he trails 1-0 in the series. It is Touche. And spawning across from him in the teal color, he's playing for Team Spinal Tap. Can he bring 2 points back to his team and put them in a little bit better of a position? It is our Terran player, JustAlex. Now Team Kessel leads Team Spinal Tap 5-1 so far overall, and Spinal Tap can bring this back. It'll be a 5-2 loss for them, but that extra point would be very valuable as we head into playoffs, and going -2 in a week is much different than going -3. So we'll see what builds these two players do on Daybreak. In game number 1, we saw a really nice macro play from JustAlex, and was able to overpower Touche, who never really rebuilt Colossus, and that got him into trouble. So the scout coming out from Touche, and we'll look to see what builds both of our players have planned for Daybreak. Will they stick with the same thing they did in game number 1, or will we see a drastically different game? JustAlex is throwing down that barracks back in his main. No gas as of yet. Of course, this is pretty standard timing, and this probe going to be annoying. And as a Terran player, I hate that. And I'm sure many other Terrans will agree with me that that's probably the most annoying thing in the world. When your opponent's scout gets in there, starts zapping your poor SCV. All he wants to do is just build that barracks, and you're not letting him. Now, Touche, looks like he will take that gas. There we go. So 1 gas geyser so far, but everything looking very normal and very much like it did last game for both of these players. SCV Scout finally out now for JustAlex. If we look back in his base, he still hasn't taken gas either. We'll see if he goes orbital command quickly, or if it'll be a very, very quick command center. It looks like it is going to be for that orbital. And we'll see him start to stock up those minerals to 400 and then lay down the command center. Occasionally you will see just 2 command centers at once, meaning that it would already be building, and then you make both orbital commands at the same time, and that really evens up your energy, so you can double mule and double scan at the same time, which some players like, some players don't like, but it's more of a stylistic thing. Second gas guys are on the way from Touche. I didn't actually see what happened to that scout SCV. It looks like he got in and saw cybernetics core. Okay. But everything looking pretty normal from Touche. He will have a lot of gas, and I'd expect to see some sort of tech out of him. Meanwhile, back in Terran land, very standard follow-up going for second barracks. We'll probably see a third one before long, and that'll be followed very quickly by the double gas. Probe is hidden over here by the third base, and Touche may be looking to put on a little bit of early pressure. Just that probe indicates a proxy pylon. Usually, you don't tend to keep your scout probe along in this area unless you're going to put something down here. Bunker coming up at the front of JustAlex, and his command center nearly finished, and the macro will soon start to kick in, but right now he's a little bit vulnerable. Only 2 Marines in his bunker finished up. As you see, 1 of each unit for Touche, looking very normal, and he's stacking a lot of minerals right now. Will he drop down an expansion? No. 3 gateways on the way, and this is going to be a 4-gate. No, excuse me. We have a 5-gate element coming from Touche. If this were Tastosis casting and not Meristematic, I believe they would say something like, "This strategy is made of balls." He's down 1-0 in the series, and with his team's life on the line, going for a 5-gate all-in. He's going to find this Scout SCV and be able to take him down. Doesn't look like he's going to get the information that he desperately needs, and indeed this even kind of cloaks that information, in that it looks like he's kind of moving out looking to secure his natural area when he's got 4 gateways building back in his base in addition to this 5th one, and this game will end very soon. 2 proxy pylons on the way already from Touche. Armies moving slowly across the map. We see the Stalker leading the charge. JustAlex has to defend 3 barracks. He's making only Marines. He has 1 bunker. You see the SCV going to go out to the watchtower. He's not going to see anything. I don't even know if you saw that probe right there. He's headed in to get information about his opponent. There's the big warpin, though, from Touche. 5 stalkers, 3 sentries, and a zealot going to assail the Terran base. There's 9 Marines here to defend, 1 bunker. If he can force field off the repairing... Okay, 2 more Marines come in. But still, this is a really big Protoss army. Nice force fields off. These SCVs not going to be able to get into repair too much. And everything being targeted down, all the Marines on the side are going down. I'm not sure why he didn't just target down that bunker and out DPS it. Instead, he's kind of wasting that sentry energy that he needed and giving JustAlex a little bit of an opportunity here. SCV's being repaired, a second bunker's coming down. He's going to need more than just one as the units keep getting warped in. Let's actually go to the units tab. 6 stalkers and 4 sentries with this army against 9 Marines and 31 SCVs. Not all of them, of course, are down here. If he finishes that bunker, that's huge. Another Marine going down. More warpins, though, from Touche, and a third bunker finally going to be thrown up by JustAlex. The second bunker, he needs to stop the SCV from building it. It's actually going to finish, and JustAlex getting into a decent defensive position here. Now SCVs trying to repair each other. They'll start to repair on the bunkers. There's not enough energy for very many force fields to try and deny all this. A third bunker now going down, and JustAlex doing a decent job holding everything off, but the Protoss army is gigantic and continues growing out of this 5 gateways. The first Marauder is out from JustAlex. He doesn't have an upgrade on the way, though, and it looks like he's still trying to attack. He's got his reactor away in his factory, which indicates that he wants to throw down that starport, and that's not what he should be doing. He needs more barracks. He needs more bunkers. He needs more units down here. Touche still warping in more. He's got more sentries. Now he's got enough energy to force field off these bunkers and try to get them from repair. In comes the Protoss army. As he starts to target down one of the bunkers, it will fall. Nice force fields forcing off the SCVs from repairing. The second bunker being targeted down, kind of more force fields being wasted. He's trapped a lot of these SCVs back in a pocket. All of the Marines now left outside being targeted down by the stalkers. SCVs still trying to repair this last bunker. Another couple of force fields. Does he have the DPS to take this down with 5 or 6 SCVs trying to repair it? It will go down, and Touche has broken through with his army. And that looks like it's going to be it. JustAlex making a starport back behind this. His Stimpack is +1, never going to finish. SCVs being pulled off the line. If we look, 17 workers killed so far. This force field at the bottom of the ramp kind of hindering further progress. We'll see if JustAlex can set up a defensive position at the top of his ramp. It looks like it's going to be too slow. The orbital command trying to block off more space. SCVs coming up. They're repairing the orbital. I'm not sure that's the right idea. The bunker goes down. Marauder goes down. That's it. GG from JustAlex. And the series is tied at 1. And we'll go to Game 3 of the ace match between Touche and JustAlex of Team Kessel and Team Spinal Tap. So we'll be right back with game number 3. Don't go anywhere. You're watching CTL Casted by Meristematic.